The Bersa Thunder 380. It's a cheap gun. You see it in just about every pawn shop you ever go into. But does it work? Is it reliable? We're going to find out. The Bersa Thunder, chambered in 380. Comes with an 8-round mag. It also has a 7-round mag option, but if you can get 8, why not get 8? So, I bought this gun used. It only came with one. I ordered another. I like to have at least 2 mags when I have, especially a single stack gun. I took it out shooting. I got a few clips, everything I like, everything I don't. I'm gonna talk about that on the bench. I'm gonna do some out while I'm shooting, but I think it's a good gun. A lot of people aren't fans of 380s. I was not a fan of 380 for a long time. In my mind, I'm thinking if you're gonna carry a 380, why not carry a 9mm? A little bit more power. But for a 380, this gun has changed my mind. It's nice. It works great. I couldn't get it to malfunction. I had one little hiccup, and I'm going to show you that, but I'm not even sure if that was the gun's fault or the ammo's fault, and it was only one time. This gun is made in Argentina. It says it on the frame there. It's got a aluminum alloy type frame, and I'll show you why I don't like that. Slide is a blued slide, blowback design. One good thing about this gun, you know how when you got a Glock and you got a loaded mag, you put the mag in and hit it, releases the slide. This gun does it a whole lot easier than the Glock. The slide lock lever is barely holding on. You can breathe on it and it'll go. I like that, so that's not a problem for me. It works good. I don't like the mag release. I don't like it when I have a gun and I'm on target and I need to change the mag. I want to be able to do it from there. This gun, the release is even with the slide there, and you have to actually turn the gun sideways to get it to where you can push it. You can't push it from the front. I can't even reach it. It's up higher than most guns, and I don't like that. This gun, I can't get the function right, but I can hit the mag release from the front. It sticks out enough, it's lower down where I can reach it, and it works good. So I don't like the mag release on the Bersa, which I don't plan on carrying it. It's just going to be a plinking gun for me, so it's not a big deal. But I would rather have it right in here. It looks a lot like the Walther PPK. And you've seen some of the Walthers, they got a mag release right here on the trigger guard. That would have even been better on this gun. It's got the frame safety. You have to have a tool to get in there. See if I can get some light on it. See, it's like a reverse Allen or something. I don't have that tool. I bought it used. But my main thing is, what if that gets turned to safe somehow? If you're carrying this gun, then it comes a time you need it and you can't turn it off fire. That's the problem. So, and I don't like safeties in no way, so I don't like that. It's got the thumb safety. It's easy to turn off, not as easy to turn on. You can flip it, but it's not. It should be lower. I like the grips. I like the where your thumb sits, but most thumb safeties you can click real quick. This one's at a weird angle. It's hard to do. So. But it's got the 3-dot sights. I like 3-dot sights. 3-dot sights are my favorite. This gun is extremely accurate, a lot more than I thought it was. It works great. I like how the top's got the cut, the knurling, and that's for when you're looking down the 3 dots in a sunny day. Sun can't glare off that. If it was smooth all the way across, there's a chance to get a glare and you won't see your front sight. The frame or the grips, they are changeable. They make some rubber type grips, and I seen somewhere online where they had some colored ones. If you like the colored guns, then there you go. The Thunder Plus is a double stack magazine, and it has the rubber grips. I plan on getting that because I like this gun so much, and that has a double stack 15 round mag in it. So, but if you just wanted a truck gun or something like that, this is a great option. It's a little over 6 inches long. It's not too heavy. I didn't weigh it on a scale, but it's like a pocket gun. It's average. The beaver tail. I like guns where I can get up on it. I want to get up high on that gun. Something about this gun, the recoil, makes that beaver tail dig in your hand. It hurts like hell. I could not believe it the first time I shot it. It was banging my hand pretty bad. I shot about 400 rounds with it that day, and I had a little bruise. But in a carry situation, I'm not going to give a shit if it's hurting my hand. If I need to use it, I need to use it. So that sucks for plinking, and I don't know if you can get used to it because it sucks. I don't like it. But like I said, carry option, it still is a good carry option. I threw it in the pond like I do most guns that are a carry option, just to simulate rain. Not to rub it in dirt or put it through any kind of test or anything like that. I just want to get it full of water. If it works when I pull it out the pond, then rain isn't going to get in it like it is when I'm throwing it in the pond, so that's going to work. And that's pretty much why I do that. But this one, I had one little hiccup doing that, and I'm not real sure if it was the gun. And then I tried it again off camera, and it worked. So I'm going to show you the clip right now of where I threw this one in the pond. Alright, show you the gun is clear. There's no mag in it. Since this is an option for a self-defense carry gun, I'm going to throw it in the water. I don't rub them in the dirt and all that because I know it's not going to work. Once you get the dirt and the slide and everything, it's just going to get gritty and you will have a malfunction then. I throw it in the water just to kind of example if it's raining or some shit like that. I mean, it won't get that wet, but if it'll work that wet, then you're good in the rain. I don't do it with my other guns, the bigger guns that I don't intend to carry. I just do it with these little ones that could be carried for self-defense. Just another little test. And I'm trying not to get them stuck. There's all kinds of sticks and shit in there. I just mainly want to get it wet. And I know this used to drive me crazy seeing people do this. But I'm not going to have a gun that I don't intend to use. I like scratches on my gun, gives them character. Alright, she's full of water. Seaweed, probably ringworms, whatever else. And by doing that, I can feel there is some dirt in there. There we go. Is that a failure to feed or failure to extract? It's a failure to feed, which isn't a big deal. It's got some seaweed and shit in there, but the more you know. That was only one. I only got one mag with this gun. I'm gonna load it again, shoot it again while it's still wet. And it might be that round. That's the same round. It will not. There it goes. Let me load another mag and I'll be right back. Alright, I dipped the gun again off camera. I loaded another mag. This is the Gula ammo. That slide just went forward on its own. Let me see if that's a thing.
Yeah, it's like the Glocks. If you hit it, it'll go. Yeah, I'd say it's good. It's reliable. When you think of a 380, you don't think reliability, but I can't believe how good it's doing. I mean, it's filthy. There's water and seaweed in there. I had one malfunction, which is to be expected, but I'm never going to get it that wet while I'm carrying it, so I'm fine with that. And I don't think I'd have another one. I think that was something else going on there. And like I said, I've never cleaned it. Just got it, bought it used. There's no telling what this gun's been through.
And that was the only time I had a problem trying to chamber around, was the one you seen right when I pulled it out of the water. I tried it again later that day and didn't have that problem again, so I still think it's a good carry gun. I like the grip on front of the trigger guard. When I hold a gun, that's where I'm at. A lot of people are like this. There's nothing wrong either way you want to. I like the old style. I feel like I can hold the recoil down when I got my finger there. That's why I like Glock so much. They have a cutout there. Any gun I'm shooting, my finger's on that trigger guard, and that's just me. Some people do it, some people don't. This gun has the hammer. It has the hammer safety. When you click it on, you gotta, just like any hammered gun, the piece pops up to block the hammer from hitting the pin. See it stick out there? And that causes the hammer to hit that and not hit the button. This gun will not fire unless the mag's in. It's just a safety option, which I don't know why you would want to, but some cases you might lose the mag, still have one chambered, and it won't fire. So I don't really like that, but it's not a big deal. To take this apart, field stripping isn't hard. It's a little tricky. You got to hold your mouth right. Let me show you. You got this lever, you have to hold it down. Take your slide. It's like a 22 with a fixed barrel. Pull it back, and you have to pull up like that. And it pops up. Release the tension, come on out. There's your frame, there's your slide. Real simple design, not much going on. You can see in the slide, this is actually helping guide your barrel through there. It's real simple. The recoil spring, you can see how it's tight. Flip it around, it's loose. One end of this is tapered. The tapered end has to go on first. I haven't tried it the other way to see what would happen. I just figured not even put it on wrong to begin with. So you can see this gun is dirty, very dirty. I put 400 rounds through it. It was dirty when I bought it. I bought it used. This gun new is 300 and under. The plus is 349 in my area. I got this one for 200 out the door. It's extremely dirty. There's no telling how many times this thing has been shot. Then I put 400 through it in the pond, put some more through it, and didn't have a problem. So just on that alone, I like this gun. My biggest thing is, will it fire? This gun shot any ammo I put in it, and I shot 4 or 5 different kinds. I tried Hydra-Shocks, a Gula, some reloads that I made, some reloads that I bought, a little bit of everything, and did not have a problem. This gun cycled fine, it fired fine, and it's extremely accurate. The aluminum alloy frame, I don't like, because if you look, the feed ramp is on the frame. I do not like that. Over the years, there's a chance you could get nicks and gouges and stuff in your feed ramp, and that'll cause the bullet to get stuck and not cycle. I like the feed ramp to be a part of the barrel. That's just me. This gun has the fixed barrel. It's a lot like a 22. It comes apart like a 22, but I just wish it was a separate barrel with the feed ramp on the barrel. That would help a lot for me. The trigger, I measured it at my buddy's. It's about 4.5 to 5 pounds with the single action. I'll get it back together. I'll show you the double. but this gun is good. That's as far as we're gonna go taking it apart. We can take it all the way down. It's not a hard one. If somebody needs help, we can do that. The rear sight is a dovetail going back together. Get your spring lined up, got your barrel through. Take your finger on the other side, go ahead and hold your lever down with that finger. Get it to come on. And see, you have to line it up just right. It might take you a few times. And you get back here, you'll feel it go in. Your lever might be looser, it might go back down. Now you just got to move it, and when you're done, you should have tension like that. Alright, let's look at this trigger. I like the trigger. You got the travel, which isn't much, the wall, the brake, the reset, you got the audible. It's not real audible, but, and then you got your cap gun trigger, I call it. I don't like that. I don't like any gun like that, so that's just me. And that's pretty much it. I just wanted to go over the highlights of this gun, tell you how it shot for me, and just let you know how I feel. Might help you when you're looking at one. It's a cheap budget gun. Any pawn shop you go in, 9 times out of 10 they got 1 or 2 in there. New, used. I see these guns everywhere. They look a lot like the PPK. That's why I like it. I like Walther, so it's a 380. That's gonna be a no deal for some people. Alright, this is the Bersa 380, Thunder 380. This is the first mag. We're loaded up with some 95 grain full metal jacket, 955 feet per second, Remington. First mags. I'm gonna save most of the talking for the bench. Just show you how it shoots. I'm gonna compare some ammo and some other pistols. It's pretty accurate. I didn't think this gun was gonna do that good. Alright, now we're going to shoot some 95 grain Gula, I guess that's how you say it, 380. See how it does. This gun, the recoil, it hits your hand right here. That doesn't feel too good. The recoil's pretty bad on it. Alright, now we're going to see how it does with the Glock 380 compared to the Bersa, recoil wise. Yeah, the recoil's not as bad on this one as it is the Bersa Thunder. The Glock is a lot softer, but I believe the Bersa is more accurate, and it's half the price. Now we're going to try the Ruger LCP 380. See how it does compared to the other two. Right there. I've always had problems with this little gun. That's not the case with the Ruger LCP 22. It does great, but this one, there's always something going on. Right there. Always.
try some rapid fire. Let's hope I don't hit the camera. No reason to be nervous. Just shooting at $1,000 camera. Well, that's gonna do it for the Bersa Thunder 380. I like it. It's a good gun. I believe it's a good option to carry. Some people aren't fans of 380s. Some people are. If you like 380s, it's reliable. Everything I've tried on and off camera. And I plan on doing videos on all the guns, the cheap ones, the budget guns, the high ends. I still want to bring my Barrett out. I bought some cast iron skillets I'm gonna shoot, but so far I got $200 in pans that I'm gonna ruin, so it takes a little time to get it. But I wanted to do these videos because I've seen videos where I can tell that person's paid or given something, and I know for a fact that, you know, but most people don't do that. I'm not doing this for the fame. I'm doing this because I like guns, and it gives me an excuse to come out even more and shoot. I shoot a lot as it is, but since I started doing this, I shoot a lot more. So if you want to see more cheap, good, expensive, high-end, low-end guns, subscribe, and I'm going to try to post a video every week.